Good morning, Lynx fans. I'm Jacob Lar, and I'll be your anchor for the next few shows. This week, we are giving you a special look behind the scenes of the work of the Sanitary and Maintenance Department, and giving you a look into the development of us high schoolers' brains. Stay tuned, we will be right back after this. Here at WCHS, we have a student count of somewhere around 500. Each student's brain thinks differently and tells them to act a certain way. As students, we are more likely to change our minds based off of influences, such as our friends. We get smarter as the day goes on because we are always learning. Let's see if Daniel can tell us a little more information on the subject of the student brain.
How's it going, WCHS? It's Daniel Blankenship. One of the most important things about being a student is keeping a hold of your mental health. To help me figure out how to do this, I asked Ms. Seliger to help me have a look into a student's mind.
So the average teenager, so 13 to 18 years old, needs between 9 and 9.5 hours of sleep every night. However, the average teenager gets about 7 3/4, right around there, sometimes less. They need 9.5 hours because while your bodies are also growing, your minds are growing. There are 2 times in your life that your brain grows the most, and that's from 0 to 2 years old, and then from 13 to 18. So being super involved can affect students' mental health. Being super busy, having to juggle multiple responsibilities, that can really stress a student out. Issues at home or with friends, peer groups, relationships, things like that stress students out. Having a lot of pressure, like academic pressure or peer pressure or outside pressure from parents, can really stress students out. That's what I see a lot of. Some of the best ways to manage your mental health is having a regular routine, eating regularly and exercising regularly, and then taking breaks and unplugging from things like social media, making sure that an hour before you go to bed at night, you're not on your phone, you're not on your computer, you're not on your iPad, and listening to music, stuff that helps you chill out, coloring.
Now that we figured out how a student's mind works, let's talk to an actual student to see how it really works.
On average, I get around 6 hours of sleep every night. The biggest thing that stresses me out about student life is the drama. To improve my mental health, I ride my horse and play my clarinet.
It seems very important to take care of your mental health. Just remember to take a break and relieve some stress. This has been Daniel Blankenship reporting for Wctv.
To think that there are so many different minds of students doing so many different things each day is very interesting. And with all these different statistics and studies being done on the students' minds to find out things for a better future, sounds great. Thanks, Daniel. There is another group of people we should be thanking, and that is the janitorial staff. They provide a clean environment for us to develop our minds in. They help out the school and the students so much. From when catastrophes happen to when we just need something unlocked. They are a key part of our school, so let's learn a little bit more about them and what they do behind the scenes. Kira?
Hello WCHS, this is Kira Wagner here. Have you ever wondered why your school stayed so clean? Here's Jeff with some insight on what it's like to be a janitor.
I chose to be a janitor because I felt like this is a way I could make a difference in kids' lives and other people's lives. One of the best parts about my job being a janitor is like to have fun, keep it light. We don't take things real serious because it keeps it interesting. Like time maintenance guy called me about a boiler alarm, and first thing in the morning, and I went down to check it, and he was hiding behind the door with all the lights off, and jumped out behind me, and that's probably one of the, yeah, it was a good joke. It was a good joke.
We owe our janitorial staff a big thank you. This is Kira Wagner for WCTV.
Thanks, Kira, and thank you to the janitorial staff within our school district. You do a lot of work, and we appreciate the time you spend doing so. Up next, we have a mini segment. Throughout the interview, you will be given clues about whom they are talking about. So listen to these stories and facts and try to guess who.
This person is really good at video games.
One interesting fact I'd have to say is his ridiculously funny puns.
This person is very fashionable and likes wearing really zany outfits to school.
I'm Jack Cross, and I'm this week's Guess Who.
Did you guess correctly? Thank you, friends of Tanner Cross, for those stories and interesting facts about yourself. It is always interesting to learn about individuals from our school. It's also interesting to find out what is happening in our school. This week we have Kyle with What's Happening. Kyle?
What's happening, WCHS? I'm Kyle Ching with your What's Happening for this week. The show choir will be attending the state show choir contest on Monday from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. On Tuesday, there will be a JV and varsity girls and boys basketball game against St. Edmunds here at the high school. On a Friday, there will be a JV and varsity girls and boys basketball game against Hampton Dumont here at the high school as well. The state large group speech contest, ISU Honors Band, Wartburg Meister Singer Honors Band, and the Winterfest Dance will be held on Saturday. There will also be wrestling sectionals on Saturday at 12 p.m. The Winterfest Dance is at 8 p.m., so be sure to attend. This has been Kyle Ching with your What's Happening for this week. Back to Jake.
Thanks, Kyle, for letting us know what's happening. Good luck to all the individuals competing this week. Up next, and until next time, WCHS, this has been Jake Lahr reporting for Wctv.